Alright, quick record. Fucking hell. I just literally got on the chart. So first things first, I want to see this order block getting tapped into. It didn't get tapped into yet, and my drawn liquidity is probably going to be yeah, it's an MBM. So I'll target this for my partial, and I'll target this for my full TP. Okay. So fucking hell, I just literally had to run up the stairs and everything on. So I want to buy below here. So is it like this? Yeah, there you go. So I want to buy within this area right here. It's 9:30 past, so potentially I might have missed my entry, which is not a problem. But I want to have my limit set around the below the 50% of this. Okay, the trade is going without me in this case. So what can I find for re-entry potentially? This inversion fair value gap as my limit, but I really want price to tap into this. So I'll put a limit of 2 right here, and I'll put my TP and stop loss. Boom. Um, Put my stop loss just around about here, and I put my TP. So my partial is gonna be here, and my TP is gonna be here. I really do believe the fact that we might go for a double sweep at 932, but it does look like a very strong movement on the upside. Honestly, I genuinely don't think I'm gonna get tapped into this entry. So what I'm gonna do is try to find an entry just within this area here as well. So the 50% will most likely get tapped into. So I want to put an entry of 1 contract here. Take profit and stop loss. Stop loss is still the same as this, but the take profit is gonna be around here. So I have 2 partials here and 1 partial here. So let's have a look if I get tapped into this entry. Tapped into 1. Let's see if we get tapped into the second one. Just reduce this. Come on, it was very close, very, very close again, tapped into. Hold on, let me. It ticked my entry. Bro, this is actually cooked. Hold on, no, 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 no. Look, this is where my second entry was. Right here. I literally got ticked into it. What is this? Right. Anyways, it is what it is. Um, I don't mind. I've still got 1 entry. Yeah, you can see even here as well. I literally got baked into it. But you know what? It is what it is. It's fine. Um, let's see if I get tapped into it again. No, don't get tapped into it. That's crazy. Come on. Nothing. It is what it is. Oh, let's see. So I'm gonna have my firm stop loss just around about this level right here. Oh, finally got tapped into it. So this is my full risk 8085. And let's see if I. So that's the OTE. So that's would have been my preferred entry at the 0.79 level. So let's see if we invalidate it. I haven't looked at the full bias. Hold on, maybe I did something wrong. Um, no, no, we had a flat open today. So my idea is still right, but we did okay. Yeah, I was actually wrong. I was actually wrong in this case. I haven't looked at the greater picture, so that was my bad. That was really my bad. So yeah, this trade idea was invalid just because I haven't seen this turtle tip that happened. No, it's not turtle tip. It's probably SMT though. So yeah, that was really my bad. So this should actually be my drawn liquidity in this case. So let's have a look. Damn, that's what I get for fucking not analyzing the charts and everything. Honestly. So in this case, I have to chase the entry just because I want to recover my drawdown. The drawdown I have right now is 840 right here, as you guys can see. And let's have a look. We've hit an immediate rebalance, but potentially we might close in on this immediate rebalance right here. Yep, we have closed into it. Uh, the main thing that's really like bugging me, right, is this candle closes. We are closing in very nicely within these levels. Um, yeah, okay. You see, like that's what I'm talking about. It is very mind-boggling to me. Um, I would say this would be the best discounted area in this case. We have a top wick of 9 o'clock. This is very interesting to look at as well. I really don't have any type of thinking behind it, honestly. Like I feel like my bullish idea was right, but at the same time you have this accumulation of liquidity right here as well. So this should be, yeah, it looks a lot like an AMD setup right here, accumulation, manipulation, distribution to the upside. So I've got probably stop hunted in this case. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go a bit on a lighter entry in this case, just around about here as well. And okay, maybe increase my stop loss because that was too tight. So yeah, the wick at 933 looks very interesting to me. Very, very interesting to me. I really like this wick to target. Um, okay, I got stopped out again. So that's two stop losses taken, and that's completely fine. Let's see what we can do. So we're taking a loss of 330 and 840. So it's what about 1.2. That's my losses for today. That's completely fine. Let's see if we can get back. So yeah, 1.13. I think that's the stop loss. So you see, this is what boggling me right now. That is, I feel like my entries are valid. It's just my stop loss placement that's not valid as well. This is very, very like weird to look at. Like, yeah, it is very interesting to look at, honestly. Because it does happen at the like after 9:30, like price starts like glitching around and everything. We formed a very small order block right here. So what I want to do is I want to trade into it with this volume balance. It's not volume balance actually. So I want to set my limit here and I'm gonna put my stop loss at the low this wick and target this buy side right here. This 9 o'clock high really, really, really tickles me a lot as well. So we got tapped into it again on this order block right here. This will be my last trade in this case. So yeah, this is my entry right here. My TP is just around about here with the partial and everything. The only reason why I really truly do believe that this right now this trade is bullish is because we've seen the pretty good reaction at the 0.79 level. The main thing that I really hated about this was just how the wicks were just taking me out. That's why I was thinking we're bearish, but I really feel like we're gonna get move up in this case. Yeah, there you go. So I'm gonna put my TP all the way to the, what the hell? I'm gonna put my TP all the way to the high right here. I did hit two losses and that's completely fine, honestly. I've made a bit of money on top as well, so I'm gonna just do the maths later on. So okay, then 940 struck, and that was a pretty good move right here. This 940 candle. This salsa liquidity is probably gonna get taken out. Yeah, actually we fill this whole fair value gap right here. This is just this untapped B series. So potentially what we can do, we can see a little rebalancing of this the order block right here. It's a high time frame order block. If in case, yeah, in case you guys don't know, we might get rebalancing on this high time frame order block for 10 a.m. and then potentially from there we'll get our silver bullet move in the macro. So let's see if we do manage, because I feel like in terms of bias, I am right. I mean, we can see right here that the trade is going well. I did hit two stop losses just before, so I'll put them executions right here as well, just to show you guys the stop losses that I've hit. I'm gonna hit my partial right now. There you go, I hit my partial, and hopefully we run it up to TP. I've only got 458, so I do really hope we hit TP in this case. I don't want this fair value gap to get rebalanced. That's the main thing that I'm really not looking forwards to. I'm gonna put my stop loss just at the wick right here, because capital preservation is key. And let's have a look and see what happens. All these trades are taken in live markets right here. You can see here it is in a paper trading account, of course. And yeah, let's just quickly have a look. I really do hope that we get a little push. I don't want price to rebalance. That is the main concern that I have, and price rebalance is fine. Fuck it. So yeah, 162 for the day. That's completely fine. In terms of risk sizing, it was a bit of a messy one, but I've hit that 5 RR right here and a bit less, just around a bit here. We formed equal lows, yeah. I'm just setting myself up, to be honest, with this big trade right here that I have this short. This video will be a bit long, of course, because, you know, it's just one of them things. I have this untapped BC, and this right here. This untapped BC right here. So this will be like my something I would really be looking at, to be honest. In terms of buyers, we can see that we have had lots of failure swings with this wick right here and all the way down. So I want to frame this with a standard deviation, so from the top to the bottom. This is not the right one. Standard deviation. There you go. So yeah, we have the -2 deviation right here, really to like basically almost to the tick. So yeah, I am looking for shorts in that case. I've taken a quick, nice scalp long, so that's quite good. The -3 deviation seems quite valid as well, but it's basically at the south side of this market open. Like the day open, not the market open, my bad. Let's look at the hourly. The hourly looks a lot more bullish in this case. We tapped into this order block right here. Yeah, I feel like I am really bullish actually. We can see probably this market maker buy model going all the way to this buy side then. Yeah, it does look a lot like a market maker buy model. We tapped into an order block, so this was the low risk buy in this case. So we can be targeting this size and this size right here. Really interesting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use I mean I think I've missed it already, but I'm gonna use this order block top right here, and I'm gonna risk with one mini. Yeah, I think I missed a trade in this case. That's unlucky. Oh, that's very unlucky. Maybe as we tap into the opening price, we might go into a discounted zone. We can get last up before going off as well. We have the 15-minute OHLC as well, so all of this ties nicely. So I'm gonna put my limit a bit below, just yeah, around CE. And I'm gonna put my stop loss at the low of early gap. So there you go, and limit just here, and there you go, TP all the way to the high. Let's see if we get the 15-minute OHLC as well. It's OLHC actually. Open, low, high, close. Yeah. I really want to see a turtle soup happening at this level right here. I really do, would like to. So turtle soup. Also, I'm sorry for the mic if it does like do a little bit of shit. This is gonna be pure raw unedited as well. I'm sorry, just have to place my mic into like a position that's comfortable for the mic, for the screen recorder to actually like, you know, not be too loud. That's it. Because I'm just doing this completely unedited as well. So my main mistakes for today was I jumped I jumped the gun, right? My bias was right, okay, but I did switch bias. I I I switched bias and went back to the right one. Also, I don't think I got tapped in. Let's see if okay, this time was a bit above, but yeah, like I've missed this turtle tip. Fuck. Is there any way I can re-enter? This would be a way more discounted price, to be honest. Yeah, fuck. I'll okay, probably just enter this. Then up. I want to frame this as a rejection block, so hopefully I can get an entry in this wick and retest this auto block right here. I'll put my limit here, and I'll put my stop loss just at the low of this wick, because this turtle tip should not get tapped into theoretically. And also we can see the nice deviations as well. Pretty nice deviations right here. The 3.5 should be around there. Anyways, so I'm gonna keep my limit right here, and Let's have a look. So I switched bias to the right, to the back. So I jumped the gun. I switched bias and went back to the right one. Then I did not wait for a high probability entry, causing me to hit stop loss twice. Okay, so this is what I did right here because I hit my stop loss twice. And if there's anything else as well, then just make sure to like let me know in the comments and everything. Yeah, this turtle soup long was a very nice one. I just didn't get tapped into him, which was very unlucky. Let me frame the CE of this because it feels a bit dodgy. Yeah, the CE has not been tapped yet. So this basically was okay. Yeah, that is a bit of a sticky one still. Yeah, I don't think I can get filled in this. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting filled in this. Pretty unlucky to be honest. Alright. I could have entered the retest of this, yeah. This would have been my entry right here if I looked at it properly. But it's fine, it's too late now, I can't really enter. If I were to enter, I want to wait for a more discounted price. So, but the more I push, the more riskier my entry is in terms of risk to reward, so it's more likely for me to hit stop loss. I had my entry right here. Oh, okay, what just happened? I, okay, I'll just close this trade because it's not letting me close the trade. It's not letting me close the trade. Nice. So yeah. So this one basically okay. Let's just say it was a loss. Okay. Let's just say it was a loss. Yeah, I just lost about 85. So okay. This was very interesting to look at. To be honest, we had a yeah, very interesting. So we are probably going for the remaining BC in this case. Interesting. That was a hell of a manipulation right there. So we literally tapped into the opening price, made the upper wick by sweeping 9 a.m. So that was a tail sweep at 9 a.m. and then we just went down. That is crazy. And we tapped into the -2 deviation as well. That was actually a very interesting trade right here. So yeah, like I mean, I was thinking that my bias was bullish. To be honest, like we hit the target that I was set out for bearishness, and that was crazy. So -2 to the tick as well. So right now, what I'd expect is that we all this is accumulation. So we had the manipulation right here. So and we are within the macro as well. I think this would be my low risk buy right here. I don't want to mark it though. It looks very good, but I don't want to mark it. Yeah, shit. It's too late. I was genuinely thinking of doing that. Because right now I don't have any more bearish bias. The target has been hit for this bearishness right here. We're switching up. Yeah, we went for basically a full fill. There's literally like a couple points left, so probably would have been a structural SMT. Or else we're going for a fill on this candle. Let's see. This macro should cause a reversal in this case. So I'm really looking to this. We still are respecting this order block. We are within the OTA zone as well of this. I'm gonna show you guys. Um, yeah, we are within the OTA right here. So this is the most discounted price I'm gonna get. So I'm gonna go for a long right here. I'm gonna put my stop loss at just at the wick's low. So this non-existent wick right here. There you go. And I'm gonna put my TP all the way to this high right here. So I'll put my long tool as well. There you go, and put my stop loss here. So I'm going for a 649 risk to reward ratio as well. That's quite good. The only reason why I believe that this bearish fair value gaps are not going to get respected. First things first, we have to look at it structurally as well. We have all accumulated right here, basically, and the manipulation happened right here to fill the BC, the remaining BC, which is also a -2 standard deviation. And then what we did was price just went down, shot down, and then price just like just gravitated around this order block right here. I mean, it's a breaker block in this case. Yeah, I've hit stop loss. Damn. So I think that'll be it for the day, to be honest. Let's see if I can do a cheeky little drawdown management right here, and then end the video. So in terms of trade idea, I genuinely think that my stop loss was wrong and my trade idea was right. So that is something I'm gonna have to look into as well. Yeah, def definitely my um, stop loss was wrong. So I'm gonna put my limit right here. If I get tapped into, I get tapped into. If I don't get tapped into, I don't care. I'm gonna de-risk. So I've got 300 worth of loss. So I'm gonna de-risk in this case and go and mitigate my drawdown. Don't think I'll get tapped into this though. I really don't think so. But if I do, in terms of OHLC, then it's pretty crazy. We are within the macro, and this is a very discounted macro as well. So this is something I would like to really get tapped into. I really would like this. Yeah, it was a very, very clean entry for longs. I just had my stop loss wrong. That is literally it. So maybe with this fair value gap, I mean, it is going to be an inversion to be honest. But maybe hopefully with this fair value gap, we can go into my buy limit right here. Let's have a look. Also, so whilst this is running, let's look at my mistakes as well. So I jumped the gun, I switched bias, I went to the right one. Both biases were actually right in this case. I had a bullish bias, then bearish, and I had my targets right here. And then I went back, and then like after this targets have been hit, I went back to bullish. So all these things were actually right in this case. It's just done poorly. What else? Maybe stop loss management was wrong. And what else? Other than stop loss management, is probably more or less. I did wait for the more discounted prices to be honest, so I wouldn't say that my trade management was wrong actually. Stop loss management was wrong. What else? Maybe limit my trades as shown in the video. I did take quite a bit of trades in a short amount of time. Because I feel like if I limit my trades to like a specific amount, I definitely can end up ending profitable. Because this is a little nugget in terms of opportunities, right? This is more of a metaphorical one rather than actual fact. The more doors you have, the more how do you say it? The more doors you have, the more opportunities basically you have, the harder it is to choose, basically, somewhere along the lines of that. And the less doors opportunities you have, the more you work, type of thing, right? I'm not saying this is the literal way to be honest. I'm just saying that if you limit yourself in terms of like how many trades you can take, you will be more selective in terms of approach, and you'll be like thinking, okay, I only have like what 2 shots in the tank, right? I have to take my aim, right? As an example, in it, like let's say you were playing I don't know, fucking Call of Duty, right? You got 2 bullets in the tank for a quick the snipe, right? You've missed one, okay? You wait for the right opportunity for the last one to hit it. You don't just shoot randomly, like just zoom in and shoot, Even though there's like a respawn mechanic where you get your ammo back. Like let's just say, right? You wait your time and then you shoot and then you loot the opponent. So this is basically what I was trying to say, to be honest. So yeah. Anyways, this trade is running quite well, 649 to risk reward ratio. I've re-entered the trade at the same position basically. So yeah, all good. Yeah, basically the same position. My limited got hit as well, and we're gonna get a great expansion as well. So that's good stuff. In terms of drawdown mitigation, I mean 363, 865. I've mitigated my drawdown quite well. So yeah, if I hit TP, that's gonna be the video finished. It's 25 minutes long. It's gonna be completely unedited as well. So yeah, that's a good source right there. You know what I'm saying? So let me know actually what I've done wrong in this type of like situation. Should I have waited? Because 950 was a great trade setup, to be honest. If I had waited, I would have gotten into a pretty good trade. My standard deviation idea was actually very good. Like it was to the tick, and I could have entered a long right here, but I'm not one of them dickheads in fucking TikTok that just you know do stuff like that. You need to have your own confluences, of course. But yeah, it seems quite successful. I can't really like trim the trade in terms of like position sizing and everything. I can probably put my stop loss at break even and everything, and like put my stop loss like up here, which I can't do that. But to be honest, I'm very confident that this trade is gonna hit TP. If it doesn't, then I'm just gonna I don't know like cry, more likely. So yeah, I'm just gonna let it play out. I won't lie though. I really don't like how prices just like reclaiming this 9 a.m. open. You know what I'm saying? 10 a.m. should be a high volatility time in this case, so it should just zoom in into my TP, right? So I'm just gonna wait it out, to be honest. In terms of how do you say it? In terms of like trade, I genuinely feel like it's gonna hit TP. It is a very nice market maker buy model. In terms of entry right here, it was a lot choppy, and I won't lie, like it has been very like stupid, my opinion. But it is what it is. So let's have a look how 10 a.m. treats us. I could be looking at this liquidity pool right here and like this highs right here. I mean, I don't want to be like one of them people that just go for like straight 10 RR right there. But this is a very valid candidate for a 10 RR, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I don't have that much time, so quickly let me reclaim this here and let me see what the -1 deviation is. I'll actually try to hit at the 11 RR in this case. Let's go. Quickly, boom. So, okay, why did I do that? First things first, content. Second thing second, I'm on paper. Third thing is because this moved from 948 all the way to 949, right? It was all manipulation. We reclaimed the 9 a.m. open, and then we shot down to refill the BC. So in this case, this is a very strong candidate to be a manipulation, and we can see right here how we've just reclaimed this. So it was very good. So yeah, that's it. I do think I'm wrong, to be honest. Looking at it. But we don't have any top wick, like this is a very small top wick. So in this case, the low of the hour should be comprised within this macro. So we can't see a potential volume imbalance fill right here. And we can also see a potential for a 50% fill right here because we have this order block, in this case it's a breaker, which is also a unicorn model. So with all these things taken into account, we have dipped into a discounted zone on the hourly into a discounted PD array, right? So yeah, let's see. I do really want to add on a position, to be honest. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go micros. I'm gonna put my long right here for 5 micros. I want my stop loss to be at the low of this fair value gap, and I want my TP to be just at this top right here. So I'm going in long 5 micros and long 1 mini. So quickly, I'm gonna. Oh, I went for a sell. My bad. Quickly market. There you go. Here's my TP. So yeah, there you go. So I have 2 trades running right now, and let me just quickly cook. Thank you. All right, I'm cooking right here. There you go. So I have both entries right here. I don't have the markups. Hold on. There you go. There you go. So I'm cooking basically on both sides. The only reason why I've chosen to go micros in this case is first of all risk management. Second is also because I don't want to DCA where this position goes a bit higher. That's just like my thing. I'm very picky about these things, and also just risk as well because I'm risking 147 when I can just close the trade right here. But I really do think this is a very strong candidate for Mohawk as well, and I'm going for a 4.55 risk through order as well. But one thing that I don't like about this is the fact that price is really like playing it slow. It's just something that I don't like. So since this video is gonna be unedited, I will have some silent times to be honest. So let's talk about something. So honestly, I don't know what to talk about. Um okay, let me talk about my day. Yeah, I woke up today, and then what I did was basically brush my teeth, fix the room and everything, and then I went to record a video today, right? I was trying to record a video, but basically it's the main problem is that was that my mic was tweaking. I think it probably was tweaking as well at the start of this video, and I just fixed it whilst I was recording the video. So you know what? Apologies for that. I really would like to apologize from the deepest depths of my heart because like it's not good if if you want to watch some content and like there's someone like screaming down your mic and fucking popping and fucking doing all this shit. It's gonna be a bit like it's not gonna be nice, of course. So yeah, I do apologize, and yeah. One thing that I don't like about this price action right now, it is the macro time. So like price can fuck around. I want to get the best entry within the macro time. This 10 a.m. low might get reclaimed as far as I'm aware about. So it might hit my stop loss in macros. I really don't think it should though, because we have this order block right here that's acting as a breaker block, and we have tapped into it. Um, but it is a bit of a concern to be honest. I am very highly confident that this trade is gonna go bullish, but it's just like I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know. Also, I mean, like, if you guys do manage to watch this video the whole time, right? I do have some great source as well on like this MMXM. I did hit stop loss a couple of times, but the main thing about it is the way I've explained my entries and the basis from it. You guys can learn actually something from this. Like, it is gonna be a long video, and I'm sorry about that. Yeah, but like, I can't speed up the markets, can I? And if I speed up the video just by itself, then it's gonna be a bit of a sticky one still, because you miss out on the value and everything. But yeah, like it is dragging a bit long to be honest. I won't lie, it is dragging very long. Can this trade not just hit like I mean, let's just have a look here. How many points is it? We have the midnight open as well on our side. Yeah, it's a pretty good trade. I'll reduce this to the midnight open actually. There you go. But mate, I'm actually tweaking it. Like, why is this taking so long? I won't lie, I just want to hit stop loss at this point. Okay, we hit stop loss on my MNQ trade. That's good. So I'm down 510. So I'm gonna put my stop loss at 510. Damn. Psych. Putting it here. So MNQ trade has failed, and I don't care to be honest. So we have a retracing to a discounted level. That's pretty interesting to look at. So we went for the full fair value gap fill in this case, and the full BPR fill as well. What I'm gonna do is just journal this as well. So MNQ trade idea was valid again, but stop loss and maybe execution was not the best. In this case, for um for reference, no wait, for future reference, make sure to really think whether or not your stop loss is sensible or not. There you go. So this are all the mistakes I've done today. As a developing trade, I mean, I am decently experienced with the markets. I've been trading for 3 years on and off and all that type of stuff. So yeah, but it is good to keep journaling and keep on watching and like understanding why you've lost so that you can learn for the next time. 5 and 6. There you go. Honestly, like I won't lie, this is taking too long, you know. Like fucking taking too long. Like honestly, taking way too long. Um, you know what? For the sake of this video, I'm gonna edit this last part, in which basically is gonna show me hitting TP or stop loss, honestly, because it is dragging too long for both me and you guys. Like, you know what? I just wanna go and just do some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna write here speed up, and yeah, I'll probably close the like not close out. Oh my days, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry guys. I'll probably not say my goodbyes, of course. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say my bye byes right now, and then I'm gonna speed up the video to see whether or not I hit TP or not. The video is still gonna be posted up because of course I am learning from my mistakes and I'm taking you guys with me as well within this journey. I feel like this can improve the mentor and mentee relationship because you know what, not everyone is right. And that is the main thing. You want to understand that not everyone is right. So you want to filter out on who you want to trust the most and who you don't want to trust the most. And that's the main thing, of course. So yeah, I've written down my mistakes right here just because of transparency. And yeah, I'm gonna let this trade run. I am really thinking that we could hit this order block right here, to be honest. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna do my last bit of analysis to just refine my TP, and then I'll probably log off. So I have the -1 deviation as my target right here, just because I framed this. -1 deviation was most likely gonna hit in this case, but I feel like the midnight open might give us a bit of problems. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reduce my TP to a 10 risk to reward ratio. There you go, and I don't have any more positions, so I really can't hold for longer than that, just because I feel like this will hit TP in this case. Anyways, yeah. So I hope you guys like the little live trading I did, and yeah, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment and whatever. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye bye.